Hey there, how's it going? My name is Sam Costello. I'm going to be doing my Google Cloud video assignment for WKU's CIS class. Once again, yeah, we're just going to be going over this real quick. The assignment is just to create, a short video discussing a lot of Google's applications that we have. It'll be from this link right here. So yeah, let's hop right into it. So we'll click on this link. It'll take us right here to Google's overall page. Right off the bat, we can see, a ton of different, applications that they offer for us. So let's just go ahead and jump to our products. I'm pretty familiar with a lot of Google's products. Android, I'm an iPhone user. I haven't used Android at all. Chrome, it's my default browser. I haven't used Gemini. I'm an avid ChatGPT user. I use Gmail daily and Google Photos. Pretty much all of these I use daily. Google Docs is my go-to. I've used Calendar before. I believe the Google Play Store is kind of like the same for web games or if you have like a Google phone. And then Google Pixel, we'll look into that as well. We'll start with Gemini. This is the one that I've heard the most about. It's basically a parallel to ChatGPT. Like I said, I'm an avid ChatGPT user. It's something I've always learned. But yeah, we'll hop into this, see what this is all about. So right off the bat, we can see a pretty good user interface. Greets me with my name, as well as just like a basic search tool just to hop right in. I can click here and say write. It just pops up with a lot of basic options for me to use. So I could say write an email to my neighbors about a block party. And here we can see it thinking through it, and then it will spit something out. And we can see this is a perfect email, right? The only thing missing is the subject line, or not the subject line, the address line. So type in who I want it to, can basically copy paste it, fill in a few of these things that are specific to me, and it's ready to go with the exact shell that I need in order to send them the invitation to my block party. If I want to, I can probably copy and paste this or print it out or whatever that would look like for me. Just go ahead and send it to my friends or my neighbors. If we go over here to explore gems, not using one of those pre-fired chat filters, we can see a ton of different things that it offers us just to do if we want to kind of explore it a little bit. So let's go chess champion, right? I can go ahead and play chess if I have my own chess board, or if I want to run my own online. I can just say, hey, this is a board position, and this is where I want to move my first piece. So I start with moving my knight to f3, right reverse after every move. And then it's just kind of like a way to show off the ChatGPT model, right? Or the GPT model, excuse me. But yeah, I would totally see myself using this. Probably not now, but if ChatGPT was down, this would be a good backup and could honestly become my main if I liked it enough. But yeah, I'm a fan of this one. We'll hop into one of the different services though that I haven't looked into until just now. Let's go to Google Pixel. Now I'm not entirely sure what this is. Okay, that's down. Cool. Google Play. Yeah, this is kind of what I thought it was. It's an app store. Shows me all the things that I can get if I want to. I think a lot of this is probably specific to mobile. Some of these games like Clash Royale, I might be able to install on my laptop, but I'd probably need my phone. Let's go to movies and TV, right? I could probably go ahead and purchase one of these movies and start watching it right here from my desktop. So this is good, right? So this is just like a basic overview of all the things you can do through Google, because it's kind of like a platforming server, right? So I can just buy any of these, and I guess that this hub right here, this Google products and services, is just like kind of like a home screen almost, right? It's like, okay, what do you want to do today, right? You want to play some games, you have to write a paper, you have to email some friends or some coworkers, you're working on a project, you need to use AI, you want to know where to go, you want to watch a video, get more on your creative side or whatever. So yeah, I totally see the purpose of this. This is great, I love it. Let's go to the Android part, right? So this is just a plug for the Google smartphones, the Androids in general. Yeah, automatically comes with all the Google products. So that's awesome. I've heard a lot about these. I'm an avid iPhone and Apple product user, so I probably won't be exploring this for a while, but it's good to know that's an option if I ever want to have it. But yeah, going into Google Photos. Oh, we're not doing that because probably my photos are saved in there. Google Maps, right? I've tried to use Google Maps a little bit before for a few different projects or whatever, through my involvement in ROTC, but I've kind of had issues with it so far. So I stick to Apple Maps or just completely different third party. Yeah, I could see all of these working totally fine on like a Android or Google smartphone, but once again with my MacBook or the iPhone that I have, I don't really see a need for them. But yeah, I think that about concludes my video. A lot of these are still my preferred. I use Google Docs almost every single day. Gmail, I open it every single day. I use the calendar a little bit, and then photos, and of course I frequent YouTube, and Chrome is my default browser. So I would say it's a pretty even mix. Just probably not ready to make the switch to one of these other ones yet. Thank you so much for your attention. I'm looking forward to hearing your feedback. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below, or send me an email. Thanks so much. God bless.